The air crackled with tension. President Trump, a man who thrives on spectacle, addressed Congress. His words echoed in the chamber, pronouncements of greatness, promises of prosperity. Then, a voice cut through the carefully orchestrated performance. "You have no mandate." Reverend Al Green of Texas, a Democrat, stood defiant. His words, sharp and accusatory, shattered the facade of unity. It was a moment of raw, unscripted drama. The chamber erupted in a cacophony of gasps, murmurs, and shouts. Order, so carefully constructed, crumbled. The sergeant-at-arms, a stoic figure amidst the chaos, approached Green. His hand gestured, an unspoken command. Green, his point made, his voice heard, left the chamber. The drama, however, was far from over. Green's outburst was a spark, and the tinder of political division was dry. The House, still reeling from Green's defiance, lurched into action. A censure resolution, a formal rebuke, was swiftly introduced. The vote, a test of party loyalty, revealed a chasm within Democratic ranks. 10 Democrats, breaking with their party, sided with Republicans. Ami Bera, Ed Case, Jim Costa, Laura Gillen, Jim Himes, Chrissy Houlihan, Marcy Kaptur, Jared Moskowitz, Marie Gluesenkamp-Perez, Tom Suozzi, these were the names etched into the record. Their votes, a stinging rebuke to Green, exposed a deep rift within the Democratic Party. Unity, it seemed, was a matter of convenience, easily shattered when principles clashed with pragmatism. Republican leaders, seizing the opportunity, pounced. House Majority Whip Tom Emmer, his voice laced with a mix of triumph and condemnation, declared, "This chaos is what happens when you empower the radical fringes of your party." Dan Newhouse, his censure resolution now a weapon of division, echoed the sentiment. "Order must be maintained," he intoned, even in the face of dissent. Green, unrepentant, stood firm. His actions, he insisted, were not those of a provocateur but of a patriot. "I acted out of conscience," he declared, his voice unwavering. He cited healthcare, a topic close to the hearts of many Americans, as his primary motivation. "The people need a voice," he proclaimed, even if that voice disrupts the comfortable silence of the powerful. He acknowledged hearing Speaker Johnson's warnings, the gavel pounding a rhythm of order against his words. Yet, he persisted. His defiance, a calculated risk, thrust him into the spotlight. Was it a principled stand, or a desperate grab for attention? The answer, like most things in Washington, was likely a murky blend of both. The censure, he argued, was a badge of honor, proof that he had struck a nerve. His supporters, energized by his defiance, rallied to his side. They saw in him a champion of the people, a voice willing to challenge the status quo. His critics, however, dismissed him as a grandstander, more interested in headlines than in meaningful change. Green's outburst, while shocking, was not unprecedented. Trump, throughout his presidency, had been a lightning rod for controversy. His speeches, often laced with inflammatory rhetoric, had sparked protests before. From the Women's March to the airport demonstrations against the Muslim travel ban, dissent had become a hallmark of his tenure. The censure itself was not an isolated incident either. Rashida Tlaib, Jamal Bowman, Adam Schiff. These were just a few of the lawmakers who had faced similar rebukes in recent years. The House, once a symbol of democracy, had become a battleground, its hallowed halls echoing with accusations, insults, and threats. Green's actions, whether a noble stand or a calculated stunt, underscored the deep divisions plaguing American politics. The censure vote, a stark reminder of the partisan rancor gripping the nation, did little to heal the wounds. Instead, it served as a stark warning. In this era of political tribalism, compromise is a casualty, and dialogue is drowned out by the deafening roar of discord.